Hello and welcome back to Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen, and what we'll be doing today is going over some terminology that I use consistently in this work, this play. First of all, we'll go over all that is. And what that is the highest form of energy that you and I can connect to, the consciousness of the universe, the all that is. Being is the state that you're in with all of the past, present, future. Your state of being is where you are right now. It's how you define yourself, all of your habits, everything, your state of being. A centered personality or centered person is a person that is aware of their connection to the all that is, the higher self, soul self, as they go about their day. So they are grounded, they know who they are, they feel connected to the individuals around them as well as to the spiritual world, if you want to call it that. Consciousness is a word that I use, and that is the human connection, the human mass energy and how it is developed. All of the information that we as the beings have accumulated, it's a consciousness. It isn't just you, it is a mass of information. That makes sense? Downward flowing energy is energy that does not bring you joy. Very simple. You don't like it. Your downward flowing energy might be different than somebody else's. So when you judge or when you look at an energy that you're being exposed to or you are feeling, it can have emotion to it, a motion. And if it's pulling you down, making you sad, or not making you feel good, then that's what I would call downward flowing energies. All right, so the ego. The ego is what you and I have, part of the personality self that was created to bring us survival skills, to enhance our lifestyle, to bring us excitement and energies, massive amounts of movement, awareness of energy. So it looks for situations to find, to bring back energy, excitement. Sometimes the ego can be detrimental to an upward flowing energy. But it's all about the way that you focus the ego. Going forward anyway. We've already done what we've already done. So we want to smooth our egos into finding energies that bring us joy, connection or awareness of those energies. Energy body is all of the energy that we house internally as well as externally outside of our body or physical form, and that is from birth. So we kind of have an energy flowing about us or in us, and it has a tone to it. So it has a frequency or a habitual pattern to the energy. And so that's one of the ways that we connect with other people is through their energy body, through their energy, their flow. A fluid state of being is one that you can move it readily, easily, comfortably. That's the big one. I feel fluid in my relationships. I feel fluid in my work environment. I'm able to connect with others easily. So I am not locked into any one type of energy, but that I'm open and flexible to energies that bring me joy. Fog thought. A lot of us think of not being clear on a subject. We just don't have enough data maybe, or we're just busy in the head and we're not focusing appropriately on a particular thing. And I call that fog thought. So I'm not clear. I also say, similar to being in a mayonnaise jar, which is standing inside of a jar, an imaginary jar, with the mayonnaise smear all over the edges or sides. And you can see what's going on, but you can't get a good, clean grasp of it. It can make you feel stagnant. It can make you frustrated. So being in a fog or being in a mayonnaise jar isn't a state of aliveness, and it isn't a state of healthy learning. It's stagnant. The isness of this moment is what is going on of this moment and of the next moment. So isness incorporates the energies, the physical activities, the whole ball of wax. It's all of the energies that have come together to make this moment. It is independent of whether you like it or not. And so that's how I use it many times, the isness of this moment. You may be excited about it, you may be happy, or you may not be. But the isness is the entire package of what's going on in this moment. A mantra is a way of calming your mind, your personality self into a state of connectedness or being aware of the connection to the all that is or your higher self. It can be obtained through chants, through walking, physical redundancy. It doesn't want to be something too varied. So it can be words, it can be song, music. It needs to be a steady state kind of activity, mental or physical, so that you can shut down your need to protect, to your needs to be aware of everything around you, and you can connect with the all that is more readily. All different types of ways of connecting through mantras or through activities. It does need to bring you joy. It does need to be something that you enjoy doing. Personality self is the culmination of everything you've thought, everything you've done physically, mentally, etc., etc. And it is our habits, where our habits live. So what we've been doing this work is trying to identify some habits that no longer bring us joy, and see if we can put energy into habits that we do enjoy and less energy into habits that we no longer feel bring us joy or inner peace. Reactive behavior is behavior that comes from old personality self habits, knee-jerk types of behavior. Now, some of it is necessary for survival, so you don't want to get rid of all of them, but the ones that I'm talking about, reactive behaviors, things that you say automatically without thinking, or things you do automatically without thinking. So those are behaviors that the personality self has, and we may want to look at those a little bit more in depth and see if they're still valuable to our new path. Soul self, energy body. Our soul self is a connection to the consciousness or the all that is. It's just another word that we use. It's a little bit more fluid for many of us than simply trying to sit down and obtain information through other means. And it is always available. So without judgment, which is very nice. So soul self is your connection from your physical form to the all that is. And upward flowing energy. Upward flowing energy is energy that brings you joy. And again, your joyful energies may not be somebody else's. So when you're looking at any habit you have, That's one of the things that you can judge it against. Is this a behavior or action or thought that has an upward flowing energy to it? Do I feel joyful after I've partaken or done this thing or thought about this? And once you play with this observation over and over again, you'll be able to identify energies very quickly. The energies that bring you joy versus the ones that bum you out or bring you down or just don't make you smile. All of these terminologies are written out in the back of the book, and you can give me a jingle, you can email me, or you can put some comments in there if you have questions or need clarification on any of the words. This isn't written in stone. It's kind of a global idea for you. I do hope some of this resonated with you. Love and light to you and your path, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.